guys, I'm gonna go ahead and turn up my mic. So
waters, including Vermilion Bay. Today, south winds around 20 knots. Seas 4 to 6 feet. The waters choppy. Slight chance of showers in the morning, then chance of showers and slight chance of thunderstorms in the afternoon. Tonight, southwest winds 5 to 15 knots veering north around 20 knots after midnight. Seas 3 to 5 feet. The waters a light chop increasing to choppy after midnight. Patchy fog through the night. Chance of thunderstorms through the night. Thursday, northeast winds 15 to 25 knots. Seas 4 to 6 feet. The waters rough. Slight chance of thunderstorms in the morning. Slight chance of rain showers in the afternoon. Thursday night, northeast winds 15 to 25 knots. Seas 4 to 6 feet. The waters rough. Slight chance of rain showers. Friday, southeast winds 15 to 25 knots. Seas 4 to 6 feet. The waters rough. Saturday, west winds 15 to 25 knots. Seas 4 to 6 feet. The waters rough. Sunday, northeast winds 15 to 25 knots. Seas 4 to 6 feet. The waters rough. These are the 6 a.m. observations. At Lafayette, it was cloudy. The temperature was 66, and the relative humidity 90%. The pressure was 29.73 inches, and steady. At New Iberia, it was mostly cloudy. The temperature was 65. The wind was southeast at 3 miles an hour. At Lake Charles, fog was reported. The temperature was 66. The wind was southeast at 7 miles an hour. At Baton Rouge, it was cloudy. The temperature was 63. The wind was east at 5 miles an hour. At Alexandria, light rain and fog were reported. The temperature was 53. The wind was north at 12 miles an hour, gusting to 29. Here are some marine observations. At Louis 30 South High Island, winds were south at 6 knots. Sea temperature 62 degrees. Air temperature 65 degrees. Again, at 6 a.m. in Lafayette, it was cloudy. The temperature was 66. Flood watch remains in effect through this afternoon. What? Flooding caused by excessive rainfall continues to be possible. Where? Portions of Louisiana, including the following parishes: Allen, Avoyelles, Beauregard, Evangeline, Rapides, and Vernon, and southeast Texas, including the following areas: Harding, northern Jasper, northern Newton, southern Jasper, southern Newton, and Tyler. When? Through this afternoon. Impacts: excessive runoff may result in flooding of rivers, creeks, streams, and other low-lying and flood-prone locations. Flooding may occur in poor drainage and urban areas. Additional details: additional rainfall of 2 to 3 inches with locally heavier amounts will be possible within the watch area. http://www.weather.gov/safety/ flood. You should monitor later forecasts and be alert for possible flood warnings. Those living in areas prone to flooding should be prepared to take action should flooding develop. Hazardous marine weather message is in effect. For the following coastal locations, waters from Intercoastal City, Louisiana to Cameron, Louisiana, extending from 20 nautical miles to 60 nautical miles, and waters from Lower Atchafalaya River to Intercoastal City, Louisiana, extending from 20 to 60 nautical miles. Small craft advisory in effect from 6 a.m. this morning to midnight Central Standard Time tonight. What? South winds 20 knots with gusts up to 25 knots and seas 4 to 7 feet expected. Where? Coastal waters from Intercoastal City to Cameron, from 20 to 60 nautical miles, and coastal waters from Lower Atchafalaya River to Intercoastal City, Louisiana. Nautical miles. When? From 6 a.m. this morning to midnight Central Standard Time tonight. winds will be hazardous to small craft. Inexperienced mariners, especially those operating smaller vessels, should avoid navigating in hazardous conditions. And now for your 7-day forecast. Today, mostly cloudy. A chance of showers with a slight chance of thunderstorms this morning. Then showers likely with a chance of thunderstorms this afternoon. Some thunderstorms may be severe. Highs around 80. Southwest winds 15 to 20 miles per hour with gusts up to 30 miles per hour. Chance of rain 70%. Tonight, mostly cloudy. A chance of showers and thunderstorms in the evening. Cooler. Less humid with lows around 50. West winds around 10 miles per hour, becoming north after midnight. Gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Chance of rain 50%. Thursday, mostly sunny. Much cooler with highs in the lower 60s. North winds 15 to 20 miles per hour with gusts up to 30 miles per hour. Thursday night, partly cloudy. Lows in the mid-40s. Northeast winds 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Friday, partly sunny. A chance of showers in the afternoon. Highs in the mid-60s. East winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of rain 30%. Friday night, mostly cloudy. A chance of showers in the evening. Not as cool as lows around 60. Temperature rising into the upper 60s after midnight. Chance of rain 30%. Saturday, mostly cloudy in the morning, then partly sunny with a chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Breezy and not as cool tides in the lower 80s. Chance of rain 50%. Saturday night, mostly cloudy. Showers with a chance of thunderstorms in the evening, then a chance of showers after midnight. Cooler with lows in the mid-40s. Chance of rain 90%. Sunday, mostly sunny. Much cooler with highs in the upper 50s. Sunday night, mostly clear. Cooler with lows in the mid-30s. Washington's birthday, sunny. Highs in the upper 50s. Monday night, mostly clear in the evening, then becoming partly cloudy. Lows in the lower 40s. Tuesday, partly sunny. Not as cool times in the upper 60s. 5 degrees. Again, at 7 a.m. in Lafayette, it was cloudy. The temperature was 67. Flood watch remains in effect through this afternoon. What? Flooding caused by excessive rainfall continues to be possible. Where? Portions of Louisiana, including the following parishes: Allen, Avoyelles, Beauregard, Evangeline, Rapides, and Vernon, and southeast Texas, including the following areas: Hardin, northern Jasper, northern Newton, southern Jasper, southern Newton, and Tyler. When? Through this afternoon. Impacts: excessive runoff may result in flooding of rivers, creeks, streams, and other low-lying and flood-prone locations. Flooding may occur in poor drainage and urban areas. Additional details: additional rainfall of 2 to 3 inches with locally heavier amounts will be possible within the watch area. http://www.weather.gov/safety/flood. You should monitor later forecasts and be alert for possible flood warnings. Those living in areas prone to flooding should be prepared to take action should flooding develop. Hazardous marine weather messages in effect for the following coastal locations: waters from intercoastal City, Louisiana to Cameron, Louisiana, extending from 20 nautical miles to 60 nautical miles, and waters from lower Atchafalaya River to intercoastal City, Louisiana, extending from 20 to 60 nautical miles. Small craft advisory in effect from 6 a.m. this morning to midnight Central Standard Time tonight. What? South winds 20 knots with gusts up to 25 knots and seas 4 to 7 feet expected. Where? Coastal waters from intercoastal City to Cameron Law from 20 to 60 nautical miles, and coastal waters from lower Atchafalaya River to intercoastal City, Louisiana, from 20 to 60 nautical miles. When? From 6 a.m. this morning to midnight Central Standard Time tonight. Impacts: conditions will be hazardous to small craft. Inexperienced mariners, especially those operating smaller vessels, should avoid navigating in hazardous conditions. And now for your 7-day forecast. Today, mostly cloudy. A chance of showers with a slight chance of thunderstorms this morning, then showers likely with a chance of thunderstorms this afternoon. Some thunderstorms may be severe. Highs around 80. Southwest winds 15 to 20 miles per hour with gusts up to 30 miles per hour. Chance of rain 70%. Tonight, mostly cloudy. A chance of showers and thunderstorms in the evening. Cooler. Less humid with lows around 50. West winds around 10 miles per hour, becoming north after midnight. Gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Chance of rain 50%. Thursday, mostly sunny. Much cooler with highs in the lower 60s. North winds 15 to 20 miles per hour with gusts up to 30 miles per hour. Thursday night, partly cloudy. Lows in the mid-40s. Northeast winds 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Friday, partly sunny. A chance of showers in the afternoon. Highs in the mid-60s. East winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of rain 30%. Friday night, mostly cloudy. A chance of showers in the evening. Not as cool with lows around 60. Temperature rising into the upper 60s after midnight. Chance of rain 30%. Saturday, mostly cloudy in the morning, then partly sunny with a chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Breezy and not as cool, highs in the lower saw the 7 a.m. observations. In Lafayette, it was cloudy. The temperature was 67 and the relative humidity 90%. The pressure was 29.74 inches in rising. At New Iberia, it was cloudy. The temperature was 69. The wind was south at 10 miles an hour. At Lake Charles, fog was reported. The temperature was 70. The wind was southwest at 8 miles an hour. At Baton Rouge, it was cloudy. The temperature was 64. At Alexandria, light rain and fog were reported. The temperature was 53. The wind was northeast at 8 miles an hour. Here are some marine observations. At Buoy 30 South High Island, winds were southeast at 6 knots. Sea temperature 62 degrees. Air temperature 65 degrees. Again, at 7 a.m. in Lafayette, it was cloudy. The temperature was 67. Flood watch remains in effect through this afternoon. What flooding caused by excessive rainfall continues to be possible? Where portions of Louisiana, including the following parishes: Allen, Avoyelles, Beauregard, Evangeline, Rapides, and Vernon, and southeast Texas, including the following areas: Hardin, northern Jasper, northern Newton, southern Jasper, southern Newton, and Tyler. When, through this afternoon, impacts: excessive runoff may result in flooding of rivers, creeks, streams, and other low-lying and flood-prone locations. Flooding may occur in poor drainage and urban areas. Additional details: additional rainfall of 2 to 3 inches with locally heavier amounts will be possible within the watch area. http://www.weather.gov/safety/flood. You should monitor later forecasts and be alert for possible flood warnings. Those living in areas prone to flooding should be prepared to take action should flooding develop. Hazardous marine weather messages in effect for the following coastal locations: waters from intercoastal City, Louisiana to Cameron, Louisiana, extending from 20 nautical miles to 60 nautical miles, and waters from lower Atchafalaya River to intercoastal City, Louisiana, extending from 20 to 60 nautical miles. Small craft advisory in effect from 6 a.m. this morning to midnight Central Standard Time tonight. What? South winds 20 knots with gusts up to 25 knots and seas 4 to 7 feet expected. Where? Coastal waters from intercoastal City to Cameron Law from 20 to 60 nautical miles, and coastal waters from lower Atchafalaya River to intercoastal City, Louisiana, from 20 to 60 nautical miles. When? From 6 a.m. this morning to midnight Central Standard Time tonight. Impacts: conditions will be hazardous to small craft. Inexperienced mariners, especially those operating smaller vessels, should avoid navigating in hazardous conditions. And now for your 7-day forecast. Today, mostly cloudy. A chance of showers with a slight chance of thunderstorms this morning, then showers likely with a chance of thunderstorms this afternoon. Some thunderstorms may be severe. Highs around 80. Southwest winds 15 to 20 miles per hour with gusts up to 30 miles per hour. Chance of rain 70%. Tonight, mostly cloudy. A chance of showers and thunderstorms in the evening. Cooler. Less humid with lows around 50. West winds around 10 miles per hour, becoming north after midnight. Gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Chance of rain 50%. Thursday, mostly sunny. Much cooler with highs in the lower 60s. North winds 15 to 20 miles per hour with gusts up to 30 miles per hour. Thursday night, partly cloudy. Lows in the mid-40s. Northeast winds 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Friday, partly sunny. A chance of showers in the afternoon. Highs in the mid-60s. East winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of rain 30%. Friday night, mostly cloudy. A chance of showers in the evening. Not as cool with Again, at 7 a.m. in Lafayette, it was cloudy. The temperature was 67. Flood watch remains in effect through this afternoon. What flooding caused by excessive rainfall continues to be possible? Where portions of Louisiana, including the following parishes: Allen, Avoyelles, Beauregard, Evangeline, Rapides, and Vernon, and southeast Texas, including the following areas: Harding, northern Jasper, northern mid-40s. Northeast winds 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Friday, partly sunny. A chance of showers in the afternoon. Highs in the mid-60s. East winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of rain 30%. Friday night, mostly cloudy. A chance of showers in the evening. Not as cool with lows around 60. Temperature rising into the upper 60s after midnight. Chance of rain 30%. Saturday, mostly cloudy in the morning, then partly sunny with a chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Breezy and not as cool, highs in the lower 80s. Chance of rain 50%. Saturday night, mostly cloudy. Showers with a chance of thunderstorms in the evening, then a chance of showers after midnight. Cooler with lows in the mid-40s. Chance of rain 90%. Sunday, mostly sunny. Much cooler with highs in the upper 50s. Sunday night, mostly clear. Cooler with lows in the mid-30s. Washington's birthday, sunny. Highs in the upper 50s. Monday night, mostly clear in the evening, then partly cloudy. Lows in the lower 40s. Tuesday, partly sunny. Not as cool, highs in the upper 60s. Now for the official National Weather Service forecast for the south central Louisiana coastal waters, including Vermilion Bay. Today, south winds around 20 knots. Seas 4 to 6 feet. Many waters choppy. Slight chance of showers in the morning, then chance of showers and slight chance of thunderstorms in the afternoon. Tonight, southwest winds 5 to 15 knots, veering north around 20 knots after midnight. Seas 3 to 5 feet. Mid waters a light chop, increasing to choppy after midnight. Patchy fog through the night. Chance of thunderstorms through the night. Thursday, northeast winds 15 to 25 knots. Seas 4 to 6 feet. Many waters rough. Slight chance of thunderstorms in the morning. Slight chance of rain showers in the afternoon. Thursday night, northeast winds 15 to 25 knots. Seas 4 to 6 feet. Many waters rough. Slight chance of rain showers. Friday, southeast winds 15 to 25 knots. Seas 4 to 6 feet. Many waters rough. Saturday, west winds 15 to 25 knots. the note